Hello, and thank you so much for being here with me today. I am Arlena Jones, and you are watching the Intervene Show. I am here with my friend Francis and his friend Jasmine, and let them tell you a little bit about themselves, and you're in for a great show today.
Thanks.
Francis?
My name is Francois Muchachuman. I'm coming from the heart of Africa. I'm here in America 10 years. Why I'm here is because I've done training in this place, in the studio for radio and television, and I have met you here. So it is why I came here also to get opportunity to exercise and also to present my life in wildlife. And today is 40 years working, promoting gorillas, mountain gorillas, and the elephant of Rwanda. So this is really a nice and good opportunity to be here today.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you here. You have your book. I had an opportunity to read it to my daughter.
Wow.
And she loved it. And she has so many questions about it, and all the other children in my family as well.
I know.
Uh-huh.
You have seen that this book connect the give bond to the mother and children when they read it?
Yes, definitely. I would recommend everybody to take the time to find it. Where would they be able to locate your book?
Here in Michigan, and also we have a website in Fat Book.
Okay.
Fat Cat Books.
Yes.
My name is Jasmine, and I met Francois in Paw Paw, Michigan, where he currently resides. And I was very interested in his story as a guide in East Africa, in Rwanda specifically. I was very, very, very entranced by Francois' past and his experience in terms of animal conservation and in terms of caring for the wildlife, not just the animals, but the fauna, the plants in East Africa. And we have a little bit of a connection because I come from a Francophone family, and so we connected on that level, but then I really, really fell in love with Francois and his family, and also with his book, which I've also shared with my children.
And for those who don't know, can you tell us a bit about the book? Tell us about the story of where you became inspired to bless us with this information.
That is very good question. I have a lot of stuff have come to me in my life. In my life was a tough life in the heart of Africa, in misery, in poverty, in ignorance, for everything. But I have chosen to write the book of mutware, the elephant.
Okay.
You see this picture?
Yeah.
One artist from Georgia, his name is Stan Mullins, when he came to Africa, he made this elephant artistic work. So that guy have inspired me. Say, write something, what you know. I didn't want to write because I was not able to write good English. No time, every time I was waking up, go work. But the reason I have write this book is three. One, the elephant saved my life in the genocide. And I have saved the life of this elephant one day.
Hold on, I have a question. For those people who do not know what genocide means, could you please tell us what does that mean?
It's very tough. The genocide in Rwanda, nobody know about the genocide.
Right.
There are three ethnic, Hutu, Tutsi, and the Tutsi. They was living together. But the Belgium and the colonial when they came, because the Rwanda nobody know about Rwanda for many years. Only from 1950, the people begin to know the Rwanda. The government, the Rwanda tradition was very tough. It's one of the country in Africa never said as Africa. You know, we have sailed as Africa for slavery. The king of Rwanda have refused to sell. The Rwandans say, no, you can't get the money to buy Rwandans. So it was very complicated to the colonial to enter to their culture. So what they have done, they have measured their noise, they have say the Tutsi are more important than the Hutu. And with my experience in the mountain gorillas, when you favor a group of gorillas, a mother favorite one family, the other kill it. So they know exactly when this will happen. If you have children, if you have a family, and every time you say, this is my son, this is my boy, the others, they will hate it. If they get a chance, opportunity, something happen, freedom, they will kill. Abel and Cain have been killed in the Bible because one was more appreciated and another one was not appreciated. So without blaming nobody, what the colonial have put in the heart of Rwandans have happened one day, and 1 million people have died. All ethnic. Hutu died, Tutsi died, because all they look the same.
Okay.
The colonials, they didn't know that after they married, 99% of Rwandans are mixed with the Hutu and the Tutsi. Now everybody look the same. My children look the same. For me, example, I'm half Hutu, half Tutsi. My children, they are, my brother, you have seen them here. They are tall, they are handsome, they are smart. But the colonials, they have said the Tutsi are more smart than Hutu.
Okay.
That is a very bad attitude that they have done to our countries, to put in our slavery forever.
Yeah.
I'd like to know specifically a little bit more about how you became a guide, why you became a guide. What was it that inspired you to become a guide in Rwanda? Why?
Wow. My God. That is very interesting, special for the African people and my nation, Rwandans. I have break the cycle because in that time, the first time when I went to the volcano, it was 1969. I was a very, very young boy, out of blue. We don't have a TV. We don't have a zoo. We had bad stories of animals. It is why even when I write this book, so one children at least will save one day can save the gorillas or can save the elephant. And they have dedicated this to Diana Fosse, who I know the first time she have inspired my life, the lady who stayed and died for the gorillas, was from here in America. So all this, I have known all that after. Because to talk about the volcanoes in our country was a curse, was giving a bad luck in the morning. Nobody was talking about it because they were saying the devil sleep there. It is why they are fire. And when you go to mountain of the moon, or those chain of the mountain, Rwenzori, Karisimbi, or the mountain of the world, they have that religion to pray, to give a sacrifice, so that mountain cannot come kill them. So I went to the gorilla, to the mountain gorilla and the volcanoes. In that time, you could not even tell your father you are going there. My father, my family, never been there. I never know anybody have been there. But I've been lucky because my father was a missionary. He was living in the mission in a Seventh-day Adventist in Gitwe, and there was some teacher, American teacher came, and they asked me to go with them so I can translate for the local, for looking. Even the tourism was not there.
Okay.
There was no nothing. There was the jungle like Stanley and Livingston came to Africa. There was no tourism. So that moment, after that, when I have seen the gorillas, my life will never come the same. Why? Because when you see in the eyes of gorillas, you look to the eyes of gorillas, and the gorillas come to you. Your life will never be the same. Even when I was taking the tourists to go to see the mountain gorilla, they are married forever. Also, if when you take the group there, they're coming to the same level. You are in the jungle, no telephone, no credit card, no nothing, and you are in front of the monster of 300 pounds. You are nothing in front of him, or in him. No plane, no nothing. So you're becoming simple. It's like to be baptized of the second time. Everybody goes see the gorilla, and when you reach there and you see it, you are in the middle of the jungle. You look at the gorilla, and they look to you. They accepted you. Your life is completed. Why? Because the power is in his eyes. In Africa, the people don't look at somebody in the eyes.
No.
It's not the same like in America. Here in America, when you go to see somebody superior and you look you must look in his eyes. Or the father say, "Look in my eyes. Look in my eyes."
Mm-hmm.
But a gorilla don't like anybody look in his eyes, because he can bite you or he can beat you, because he thinks that you take his power, his territory, because his power, his eyes is what he uses to know his territory. Where they spend night today, they don't spend night the same day. They move, they are free. To see a gorilla in the cage here is very bad. It's very sad, because every day they move, every day they move. And they have a baby, they can have a baby for 9 months, like a human.
Yeah.
And they can have the second baby after 2 years. And here in Africa, they have tried all the systems, the method. Every time we have a baby. But in gorilla kingdom, they don't know even now the secret, what they use. So the gorilla can have a baby after 2 years. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
And they are very close to the family. They have a sentiment like a human. Where the baby die or somebody die, they stay together. They're sad. They have enjoyment. They can be happy when the baby born. Everybody want to catch the baby. Everybody want to catch a baby in their hands. You know, they have a very strong social family life. You cannot take a baby gorilla without killing the mama. It is why the gorillas don't stay longer. So I will write this book. So one day, because everything the children see, I know, or hear, captures their memory forever, and this can stay forever. It affects the children. It is why I wanted to let the children, because many stories,